All right, welcome back to Plot Off the Press. We decided to do 2 weeks in a row now, and it's going to come a habit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Watch out.
So today we're doing Gone Girl, the resident holy batshit crazy woman movie. Gone Girl's David Fincher from 2014. IMDb says 8.1 out of 10. Pretty high. We're in the eights. So I found this movie pretty crazy. I watched it many years ago and didn't really watch it again until we went through this. I totally forgot how crazy this woman was and all the twists and turns.
You feel like it'd be somebody.
And I enjoyed it. And I have some serious problems, and we'll talk about that later. IMDb gives it 8.1 out of 10. I'm going to get it 8.7. Just really well put together movie. They got the exact right cast to me. Absolutely fucking nuts. But you could see it happening. So Casey, what about you?
I gave it an 8.1. I read the book first, and it actually goes pretty spot on with the book, which a lot of movies don't, and it's very irritating to me. I thought it was a really good movie, solid. Enjoyed it. I've seen it probably 10 times now.
I'm going to have to read the book.
Yeah.
This boo reading.
It's just because you can't read. That's the problem.
Illiteracy. Yay!
I bet you'd read it if I had LeVar Burton sit down and read it to you.
I don't give a fuck if LeVar Burton does it even with the Star Trek thing on his face. I don't give a shit. LeVar Burton. No, fuck all that.
Carter, what about you?
I mean, maybe Morgan Freeman, but I'd fall asleep after like 3 paragraphs. I'd be like, okay, Clarksdale, slow it down. This movie's an 8.1 on IMDb, right? And I guess
yeah,
an 8. And it goes, I don't know. It's a good movie. I'm not dogging it or anything, but also at the same time, it's like watch it once and that's about it. It's one of those ones. It's not like The Sixth Sense where it's completely ruined after oh shit, he's dead. So, spoiler alert. But after that, you watch it the one time and it's just like, okay. I mean, the only real thing that kind of shocked, it's just like, oh, she's alive. She did it to herself. Like you can maybe kind of figure that out that this was going to happen, but it's still just like.
Well, then we'll get into it later too. I mean, of course, plot holes.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said,
things like that.
But. I watched it again last night and just wasn't thrilled with it. I mean, I wasn't on my phone the whole time while it was on, but I wasn't just like captivated. So, I mean, an 8.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of understand, but at the same time, I'm with the thing where I think it's a really good movie that you could watch multiple times. You just have to have a lot of time in between because you forget what happens.
I agree.
If I watched it again this week, yeah, I'd be a little bored with it. But, another year or two down the road, or rewatch it with somebody, it would be entertaining.
Well, and I forget movies too. He doesn't. Like, he watched a movie 20 years ago and can quote it for you. I'm like, we've watched a movie before, and I'm going, I have not seen this. And he's going, yeah, we have. The very end, the last 2 minutes of the movie, I went, oh, yeah, I have seen this.
We watched that.
Mm-hmm. So there's that part of it.
So then that's the problem with the movie for me, though. It's just, I'm not going to forget. It's like, oh,
yeah, I mean,
bottle.
The teeth is taken out of it if you remember every little line.
Right. So that's annoying for you.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like some of the stuff in the movie that's not really the main attraction. I mean, what's her name? Is it Kim Dickens? I love her as the police detective. She's very, 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 very smart. She figures out what's going on, but no one wants to really listen to her. Even though she's kind of, because of her partner, though, I mean, she gets it a little wrong. But anyway, I really enjoy watching her. She's got, especially her being, were they in Kentucky, I believe. She does have a good Southern accent for a movie. It's not over the top. It's not It's not Terrence Howard and fucking Hustle and Flow where he talk like dog don't have no birthday, whatever the fuck kind of terrible fucking Southern act. I couldn't. Everyone loved that. I mean, we're from Memphis and off subject, but everyone loved it. I couldn't get after the first 5 minutes when he's sitting in the car smoking the fucking cigarette, that fucking terrible accent. I could not enjoy the movie.
That whole movie's
I could not. I don't know about all that. I mean, there's some good stuff to it. It's fun, I guess you could say, but it was fucking. I couldn't get over it. Like, no pimp from fucking North Memphis talks like that. Nobody. I mean,
and we know a few, so.
Yeah. I mean, I've worked with someone, but yeah, it's like
we've talked about this before. Just people, terrible Southern accent.
Oh, it's so bad, man. It's like, hold on. Is that fucking Foghorn Leghorn without the feathers on right there? I mean, I say.
I mean, I do agree with you. The detective, she actually had a decent accent. It was kind of weird that nobody else had the accent.
No, yeah, the whole state of
it was Missouri, I think is where they were.
But they weren't from there, right? Or you're just talking about like the neighbors and stuff?
Yeah, the neighbors. It was.
Yeah.
He's from St. Louis, so yeah, that's right. They moved back to Missouri. Excuse me. I apologize for whatever. I don't know why I was
from there.
Let's talk about our favorite scenes, and I'll just kick it off with Carter here since he's grumpy.
What's new?
Not grumpy. She's from Huntsville, Alabama. That's why she's got a good Southern accent. Anyway, favorite scene. I don't know. I can't tell if I like it when she's pure evil or when she gets taken advantage of. Because I mean, she is the bad guy of the movie. So when she's a good bad guy, and to me, good bad guy or villain always. I always talk about this. You want a great bad guy. She's so smart, but she gets all that money fucking stolen from her. I mean, It's very, very clumsy on her part. But then she turns around and she starts raping herself with a fucking bottle, and then just fucking Neil Patrick Harris. She gets Neil Patrick Harris all over her, which not a lot of girls can say that get a lot of Neil Patrick Harris all over them. Unless, NPH from Harold and Kumar to White Castle. Then
that's a different animal in itself there.
Yeah, that's it. Well, he's chasing the wrong meat in that one.
Whoa.
He likes the kick. Yeah, either one of those. I mean, because you kind of see her. I don't know. You don't necessarily see what she's doing. Like I guess you can tell she's trying to frame them sort of with the cameras and then running up the window and everything. But I did not see her just slashing his fucking jugular vein all fucking over the place. Like, and then she's got dry blood on her for probably 2 days or some shit. Like, she just, I had to come home as soon as possible. And then they're even interviewing her at the police station, and she's covered in fucking blood still. Like, no one gave this woman a moist towelette to get the MPH off of her. I mean, that's.
I do like Kim Dickens at the hospital questioning her, and everybody's aghast at what Kim's asking her. But yeah. Kim's trying to be like, I don't know about this, guys. And all the men are like, shut up, woman. Yeah,
they're very dismissive of that. It's like the FBI doesn't see through these tricks,
right?
And so that's another thing. At the end, like you say, you get to the end of the movie and it's like, okay, she outsmarted everybody, but then she's so paranoid. She makes him get in the shower to make sure he's not a liar. Like, okay, hold on, what'd she turn into a spa? Like, slow it down now, or a drug dealer or something. It's just easy, Pablo. I mean, get in the shower. Or don't you just lift up his fucking shirt? I mean, are you wearing a wire? No. I mean, but
he'd probably be like, don't fucking touch me.
Well, then you get to see his cock. Another thing, which I did not need to see Affleck cock. But
no,
he just gets in the shower with her. He gets naked and he's like,
I'm going to go with when she kills Dez. I mean, we just talked about it, but yeah, like you said. Huh?
NPH?
Yeah.
NPH.
Yeah. Because you don't really see it coming, and all of a sudden it's just, whoo.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And Fincher does it really well, but too, it's just that copious amount of blood.
Yeah, it seems like a lot.
Her her entire master plan just flips like in a second. Like she was gonna stay with him and all this stuff, and then it was like, well, maybe I should just kill him. Maybe that's the easier way.
And I mean, how dumb is he though? Like he don't watch the news. Like what a fucking moron.
Yeah. That's
Well, and is he not watching his own like security tape? Like I feel like he would be a creeper and watch his own security tape of her around the house.
Yeah,
And
because he
would have
seems like
seen her fucking herself up before all of this happened.
right. So just what an idiot.
yeah. That's another thing. I mean, like they established that he's creepy and he's nuts, but also is he just the dumbest fucking person? I mean, is he Anakin Skywalker? Is he that fucking dumb that he's just most easily manipulated? Just
Pat me.
He had the hots for however many years ago. Like what?
yeah, I mean, it's NPH. It's NPH. I mean, he's a pretty good looking dude. I mean,
And he's rich.
and he's rich. You'd think he would have got a sweet piece of tail at some point in time.
So I'm gonna go, and this is gonna be a little weird.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm gonna go with after the reveal and after she gets back home with Ben Affleck. Like every part of that scene after that is just glorious to me because it's so fucked up, it's so cringy, and then there's these weird moments of like attraction. I don't know how to say it, but like she's laying there.
You like crazy women, so I'm not surprised
I
by
like
this.
crazy because it's like it's like a game to her. The marriage is now like she was laying in the bed saying, "Hey, we could have a kid," you know, and like pulls back the covers next to her and was we could make this happen, and
She puts it right back off where it's just like, we could go back to being fucking Ozzy and Harriet. I don't care. Does he get to still keep his peace? I mean,
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they have that choice. I'm pretty sure she would kill her. Pretty sure.
two coming this fall.
But just like that whole because there's so many lines that she has that are just devastatingly evil. And she talks about having the kid, and then it becomes a game like, okay, I can fuck her, but how do I stop her from stealing my semen?
And that's creepy too. Ugh.
Very, very.
Well, you just do, what I do. You just fake it. I mean, it's not hard. Just,
I also do want to talk about. Also, do want to talk about Ben Affleck at his sister's house and like just being like total scumbag of the earth with his side piece coming over,
Oh yeah, that was pretty shitty.
and then having sex with her in his like sister's living room.
Well, the pull-out sofa, which is always so comfortable.
Well, you should know you slept on one with.
We're dancing over.
That's love right there. So let's talk about casting. I really do kind of think it was almost all the right people. I didn't really dislike anybody in their role. I think Rosamund Pike was kind of the perfect evil woman. I'm not a huge fan of Ben Affleck, but I think he did good in this movie. There were some other people casted for that role. Even Seth
Green. No, Seth Rogen. I don't know. I thought we were playing a game. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at it.
Who was it? Seth who?
I don't know what he's saying. I just started interrupting him.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen.
I didn't see that.
And Ryan Reynolds was also on the original cast list. As I was looking through
How
some of the.
did you dislike Ryan Reynolds though? Because
It's
you're not supposed to.
it's a different movie though. If you put Ryan Reynolds, it's now a comedy, right? And you don't get all the evilness that you get when it's Ben Affleck and he plays it more serious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can we make Gone Girl into a comedy? I think I could throw some jokes in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just hear Ryan Reynolds says, "What is this fucking evil witch doing to me?"
as he plays Jenga at the bar,
Yeah.
or what, like Jenga on the board games and shit like that. Yeah, I don't. Ron Reynolds. I wouldn't have cast him in this. Is that not to say that he couldn't do it, but I guess it would be
Because the character is supposed to be somebody that is attractive, which he is, but that people don't like him.
Well, now we're
Like they
getting
just think
into
he's kind of like a douchebag.
now we're getting into not people not liking Affleck like we get
No,
into
I'm saying like just
like people that don't like Tom Cruise. I just don't like him. Fuck you. He's in a lot of good movies. I'm sorry. Affleck.
I just don't see an universe where I'm not liking him.
Yeah, that's you. Ooh, who can? Top Gun 2 is going to be fucking awesome. I don't care who you are.
Oh my god!
I'm so excited about that.
I'm telling you,
When we see the preview in the IMAX, woohoo!
it's like I'm thinking about MPH over here. I'm just
Whoa.
getting tingly.
Whoa.
So who you recasting?
Oh well, I mean, okay, so we talk about Affleck just because. Now you could do one or two people. Like I like John Bernthal, the Punisher. I think because he could be a piece of shit. I mean, he plays one for 2 seasons in The Walking Dead as Shane. He's got great abs too. That or I also like Frank Grillo, the guy from Boss Level.
Yeah, I like him.
I think he could have done either or because again he's got great hair. I mean,
He does have good hair.
God, talk about being envious. And I guess if we take out Rosamund Pike, I mean, like, she is, the Gone Girl. She makes the movie because she's really, I mean, she's just really, really good in it. But I don't know. I'm feeling like I could throw in Emily Blunt in there and get almost the same thing. Anyone else disagree? Thoughts? Emily Blunt? No.
Yeah, I think she could work.
She can do it.
I mean, if she could just get that kind of the Devil Wears Prada bitchness, but not so comic reliefy. I think that.
Oh yeah, she was pretty bitchy in that.
She's real bitchy in that, and I think
Well, it's because she was trying to, lose a pound or two, so she didn't eat. So that's why she was so bitchy.
she had a potato chip the whole movie.
Yeah.
I mean, like I get that, but I'm just saying that kind of that she has.
Oh, uh-huh.
And then like another Tom Cruise movie, Edge of Tomorrow, Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow. That that toughness that she has in that movie, where she's just she's a badass in that movie. So.
Well, I was also
That movie's good.
I was also thinking. Speaking of the Punisher, I was actually thinking of Thomas Jane to replace Affleck too, who was in the movie The Punisher,
The second worst Punisher.
and he was also in The Mist, the one where
he's in the. Yeah. 5 minutes before everyone gets there.
I'm looking him up right now.
You don't know who Thomas Jane is?
I tried to look him
He's
up.
he's the boyfriend of Aaron Brockovich, right? He's the motorcycle dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't know who fucking Thomas
I
Jane
tried
is?
to look him up.
Jesus Christ, woman.
Oh my god.
Fucking. Thomas Jane would be good. Is he the same age as Affleck? I guess 69, so that's right in the right ballpark.
Kind of close. But he has a young look about him anyway.
Oh yeah.
It's close. Ben Affleck was born in 72. Close enough.
Yeah. Oh no. That's age. I get hung up on the age too much, but yeah, that 3 years is nothing. I mean, yeah. Is he in the Shark movie? Is he in the Shark movie? The Deep Blue Sea.
Yes.
Is he the Shark?
Australian guy?
The Shark Wrangler.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. LL Cool J survives that movie, does he not?
He does.
Yeah.
Look
Good
at
job.
you.
Good job. Ladies love Cool J. Does anyone know?
He was also in Dreamcatcher, which it's another. I actually really like that movie.
Terrible movie.
He was in one of our favorite movies, Face Off.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm going to take your face and put it on my face. And then put my face on your face.
Then Face Off.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate this thing.
I hate that thing. Well, I tell you what, the movie Face Off does lend itself to the movie Spy with Melissa McCarthy, Jason Statham. If you've never seen that, watch that. just to watch how fucking stupid Jason Statham is the whole movie. But he's like, just put me in the fucking face-off machine.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, it's so fucking funny. Oh, it's God, that is gold right there. I mean, Melissa McCarthy doesn't play quite the character that she plays in The Heat, but she
Very
plays.
similar.
Yeah, well, she plays more of the goober character that she can play. She's either got the bitch that's got the foul mouth, or she's got the goober, like in the Lady Ghostbusters.
Oh, that movie's terrible.
But yeah, Jason Statham in Spa. Mwah. I mean, fucking so.
So Casey, what about you? You recasting anybody?
I did not. I liked it the way it was.
Okay.
You're just not gonna fuck with it.
No.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So talking a little bit about the director, it's David Fincher, who is also pretty famous for doing. He did Seven, Zodiac,
Fight Club,
Social Network.
Social Network. Suck a dick.
Yeah, I mean you say that, but it's good work.
Oh no, I'm just saying there's just
Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, Benjamin Button. I mean, it's pretty Fight Club. He did Fight Club.
I just said that.
Well, I wasn't listening.
Okay, that sounds about normal. Okay, I'm good with that. Fight Club and Seven. I mean, the '90s right there. There's just two.
He did Alien 3. He did a ton of music videos.
Alien 3, underrated alien movie and it's never going to be Aliens. But who's the writer on that? It's the writer on Alien 3, the guy that directed the Avengers. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah, the guy that did all that shit.
Dan O'Bannon.
Huh?
Dan O'Bannon. Oh, Vincent Ward.
No, never mind then. Well, then who's the guy that did the Avengers movie? Why can't you think of his name? He did the... Fuck, what's it? Christ almighty. He did Firefly and Serenity and all that shit.
Hold on.
Why can't I fucking think of his name? He's...
Zach Penn? Or Joss Whedon?
Joss Whedon.
Oh, yeah.
I thought Whedon did Aliens 3. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else then.
No.
I thought he...
No, he did Buffy, he did Angel, he did Avengers, Cabin in the Woods, but definitely definitely no Aliens.
Huh, well...
He did some Roseanne episodes too, which is kind of funny. Oh, he did Alien Resurrection.
Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. Damn it. I was trying to give him credit.
Titan AE, which is one of my favorite animated movies. Just a good movie.
It bankrupted a studio.
That, and it had a killer soundtrack too.
Oh, it had Creed in it. I mean, come on. You, for the music guy of the group here, that's pretty fucking terrible right there.
Wide open.
Yeah, let's do that with ears closed shut. How about that? Let's not. Titan I didn't like what I did like about that. It was the guy that did. Okay, so this is to show my age right here. The Secrets of NIMH, and several cartoons like he did. I think he drew the video game Dragon's Lair also. Which anyway, regardless, the Titan AE, they spent so much fucking money on it, and it did so poorly at the box office. It bankrupted the studio. He had to sell everything. Or something along those lines. But yeah, I know.
Which is funny because I remember seeing Titan AE in the movie theater when I was a kid.
I didn't see it in the theater. It had a good blend of computer effects, special effects to it, as hand drawn effects. But yeah, the movie just kind of falls short somehow.
I think it had a good story, honestly. And it was just sci-fi enough to be entertaining.
I mean, I know we're not talking about Gone Girl anymore, but something about it, though, I didn't watch it as a kid. So, I mean, when you watch stuff as a kid as compared to it, and when you watch it as an adult for the first time, you have a little bit different perspective. But I guess maybe the bad guys just didn't do anything, really. I mean, they were kind of lame. But, I mean, you had Matt Damon in it. Was the main guy? Mm-hmm. Shit, was that Bill Paxton that was the the captain? I can't remember who it is. It does. It's regardless. It doesn't matter. I mean, but
Bill Pullman
Bill Pullman. Excuse me, wrong Bill. Independence Day president.
Anyway, so let me pull us back in. let's talk about plot holes on
More cartoons. What if Gone Girl was a cartoon? How went? No, I'm kidding. All right, plot holes in this movie. Casey, you're the book to the movie lady.
Well,
Talking about fucking books.
hit us with it.
Well, this isn't book movie. It's just more, okay, when she goes to the hospital after she's been raped, they do like a whole rape kit and stuff. Can they not tell the difference that like she really wasn't raped?
I guess not. I don't know.
And then do they not do like a pregnancy test then?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because, she was supposed to be pregnant. Right, because then could they tell? Then you can tell if somebody had a miscarriage and stuff too.
You just get a blood test. You actually, you know what? To save money, you go on Murray and see if the baby's yours.
True.
That's what you do.
They didn't do a pregnancy test.
You save some money for the bar.
That's that, and then of course we talked about how stupid Des is, and then if they looked at his tapes from his house, would they not see the tape of her coming over there willingly?
I don't know, man.
That was again what I was saying earlier. Like, okay, they've got the last few minutes. Did she delete the rest? Because she didn't delete the rest. They're going to see her walking around this house for like weeks.
Right. And just doing whatever.
Yeah.
Those were my main ones.
Well, the FBI doing a completely worthless fucking job. I mean, I really think they just asked her a few questions and they went, sounds good to me. Let's get out of here. Lunch, everybody? Anybody? Hey, is Quiznos around here? Quiznos? Quiznos still? No Quiznos? Hot sandwich?
Oh, another pregnant thing, though. She used the neighbor's squirrel.
Squirrel!
She used the neighbor's pee, to say that she was pregnant.
Yeah.
But if she had it at the doctor's office, they would be able to tell that it wasn't somebody that's only 5 weeks pregnant, because the HCG levels would be so much higher because this girl was 6-7 months pregnant.
Well, also, did she bring in a fake vagina? I mean, how do you get, you don't notice it's not warm? I mean, does she have to gargle it first to get it warmed back up to room temperature?
Well, people cheat on drug tests all the time, so I'm sure there's
but way. She's also not trying to get a fucking job at the fucking post office. I mean, this is...
She could have just had it in her purse.
Gross. Just carrying around piss? I
don't know. Well, she's crazy as hell.
At least it is woman piss. That does make it a little bit better.
It does.
So?
I also would say Ben Affleck could have gone a little nuts and said, hey, I want a paternity test because it might be the dude who raped you. That's the route I would have gone to kind of cut her off from saying it was mine.
That's a good idea.
Well, then again, let's think about the money here. So if it is Dez's kid, does that mean that the kid gets all his money?
Because he doesn't.
Then we can talk. Who, Dez?
Dez has got money.
Dez got money. If it's Dez's kids, does the kid get?
That's a good point.
Hey! I'll raise a bastard child for a lake house. I mean, that was a nice lake house.
That was really nice.
You should clean out all the blood.
Look, I mean, it's. I'll get a wet vac. Something like that. I mean,
no.
Look, they got all.
You pay someone for those things.
That's right. I have a lake house to think about. I'll be at the grocery store buying food while they do that. Yep, service master or whatever. Right?
So let's get into our Carter. Do you have plot holes?
I mean, no, I don't really have any plot holes. It like I said, it goes back and forth between her getting the money taken from her, which I still we talked about that enough because that's just laziness right there. She's got all this. She wrote a journal. She took her own blood. She just does so much right, and then it's just you fucking let the fucking meth heads take it,
right?
Really, because she thinks she's your friend. You could cared less about everybody else in this fucking movie aside from your fucking parents, and then all of a sudden now you're just going to be friends with the trailer park girl.
Because she's never had friends, so why start now?
No.
Yeah.
She was using the trailer park girl to build an alibi.
Okay. All right. Well, still building an alibi though. You still fucked that up.
Yeah.
I mean, well, she doesn't fuck it up. Then you don't kill Des. I mean, you don't have a movie. I mean, like I understand that you have to have these steps in it to get to where at the end where she's fucking way crazier than you thought she was. I mean the plot. Again, we talked about the FBI not doing shit, but the Podunk Town detective is spot on, knows everything. She figures it out. I mean,
Oh yeah, she's stone cold killer.
yeah. I mean, but they again, it's like in Minority Report when they find that guy with all the photos, and Colin Farrell says this is an orgy of evidence. That's what how she frames Ben Affleck. There's just all kinds of there's so many red flags, and then everybody just kind of goes doop 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 doop. I mean, don't get me wrong. The media gets involved with Amazing Amy and all, because so she is a little famous. But I don't know. Again, watch it one time. You should be pretty good after that. But the one time for sure, you should watch it.
So I agree, and I'll close this out here. I do enjoy the movie. Again, bitch is crazy, but yeah, it's totally worth watching. I don't think we really gave away a bunch of stuff, but the twist at the end, the first time to watch through, is worth it.
Well, if you gave away a lot of stuff, it's still worth watching to get through it because
you don't know how you're going to get there.
You don't know how, and she's so good in it. I mean, she really is really, really good in the movie. I mean, that's worth watching, even if I was sitting there talking over it the whole time, which I try not to do. But I mean, it's still good. So
All right.
you haven't seen it, get your ass out there on is it on Hulu? No, I had to buy it.
Oh, you did?
I had to buy this one. Well, so thank you for joining us today. We are on Spotify, Plot Off the Press. I will be posting this just audio. We're also on YouTube, Plot Off the Press. If you want to see our beautiful faces.
We're also on.
We're not on drugs.
Oh, sorry, that's just me.
Well, what are you doing? Get some.
Speak for yourself.
What? Say yes to drugs.
No
to reading.
Check us out on the gram too. Plot.off.the.press on the gram. So thank you for joining us. Hit like, subscribe. Bye.
Bye, guys.